You get one fucking try. You fucking miss, you gone. Broadcast is up in this motherfucker. Come on now. If his name, come on, man. Fuck this old. Meet your ass in here. Yancey, where you at? Ah, the Yancey in the motherfucker. He just came in the motherfucker. Ah, damn, Josh. Take that fucking on. Oh, wow. No. Yeah, alright tomorrow, nigga. Where you at? Everybody been shit. You know how big a bitch LA is when it come to you. I put this in the chat. He'll be like, oh, Josh ain't trying to play. Alright, bet, force. He gonna be like, fuck it. He said, nah, he gonna be like, fuck this nigga, man. He gonna try to replace you and shit. You not LAD. He treat you like you new gator or some shit. You took gator spot, that's all you did. He treat you like gator.
That nigga is funny, bro. That nigga is funny.
They used to call Gator at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like he was his bitch.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Oakland Raiders. This one taken from the 7. And a nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Oh my god. Yeah, Biggs a fucking one. Man, this nigga Biggs ain't been on 2 days. What the fuck, man? That nigga love him some Biggs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Biggs. My girl left me. Nigga, my Biggs, man. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He gonna stay in that.
Starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
I'm gonna say something new to you. That's good.
Second down, Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there, stopping behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Let's pray.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Prescott on first down. And he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats,
I want to see some Tyree.
throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
I want to see
no
some
yardage.
Tyree.
Okay.
You know that shit. Now we go to Ireland. That's what you
They had
talking
the
about.
catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. To the air again, Prescott.
Go get that
They're
man.
going to get him.
They know
He's
Tyree
taken
tonight.
down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
We gonna have time, Tyree.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
You got 2 seconds
Only
now
2
for
punts for
everybody.
him last
I'm
week,
gonna
and the
fuck
loss
you
as he
up.
gets this one away.
We're going to fucking hospital, man. None of bullshit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He put that nigga on suspension.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
He gonna tell me everything.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
It's funny.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Yeah, it's it. It's real. What are you talking about? Either one of you. I got sacked the first down after you said that shit. I said, oh,
the
man.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score. Second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh, grounded.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going up top. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And going deep for Hill. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Fuck you want, hoe ass nigga.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
It ain't worse than being a...
On 2nd and 9, Kaiser. Quick hit here, it's complete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. To throw on 3rd down. Kaiser. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Kaiser.
nigga threw right to him.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh my God.
Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
What you think about the street?
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone, the points going up on the board. It's not
no escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
There we go with the BS.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Right there.
Prescott down. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked up with his own 46. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now
second and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. There we go, kill. 56 to Mike. 56.
To throw is Prescott. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, 46. 56. Let's go, 56.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, 49ers. Paul Richardson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. D. Ford, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw Prescott, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now Prescott on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
You trying to kill the move.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So let's fucking give me the fucking lead. They can trade everything I've been doing to you.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Kaiser. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Boy, the
ATL, man, I need some advice, man.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Man, that's just stupid, man. Nigga get right to him.
That he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is my fucking team. Play defense. Fucking hit some your bitch ass. Fuck you. You guys need to
scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Now handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Man, I got the 97 speed receiver and a black end back in.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards. A first down throw for Kaiser. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, take away, take the points and keep moving.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
There we go.
And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Why would he stop?
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what?
Yeah, I got money.
The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
But
how about the people have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Check. Watch 54. Tighten up.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Small.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
Get
for
all
a touchback.
Bullshit. Ain't no fucking style. You fucking my favorite.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Maddox
Picked up by
my
4-5-6
receiver.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And the Raiders have got him. And the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Come on, man. I hit the nigga up in the other game. Hit the nigga up, man. I hit niggas up and get in the spine with some work. Nigga ain't even getting nothing. I'm the only nigga who hit him up, man. Fucking 0-2. That's dumbass shit, man. You don't know what the fuck, man.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Well, Prescott here to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off here, the 32. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion, we can keep pressing it. It ended up.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need. And guys, man, complete.
That was gay, and that's bullshit too on top of that.
49ers.
That is bullshit, man. Fuck you. And that's a 98 speed corner, bitch.
The Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they want to go 1-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me.
We could play in the lobby right now. I'm going to bust your fucking
ass. It is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
I'll take your motherfucking doughy with me.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. So the victory here for San Francisco by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for San Francisco,
it's cool. Fuck this shit, man. LA gonna be fucking on 0-2. The nigga has an X factor development.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see you pesto.
You trying to come up for this shit, that's it. Who you want for this shit? I don't know. What I do, yeah. That's why he better be open. Yeah, all he did is running straight. It's like Metcalf for you. Yeah, you got a Metcalf over there, man, can't turn for shit. Oh, you traded Metcalf. You traded him though. You got Jamar Chase. What do you need to see it for? You got Jamar Chase. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell him we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. You ain't got shit I want besides one nigga. You ain't gonna trade him. You ain't got one that I want. Oh, wow. Man, that shit, man. What the fuck you do with this shit, man? Everything going good. Give me Melvin Gordon. Fuck it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and
I'll give you an X Factor and then you get an X Factor. Come on.
Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
You got 97 speed with an X Factor double. Come on now. I'm not shit, man. You talking about?
This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know what makes possible.
Mm-hmm.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. No see where all the sun rays went. Legs on the head.
Nah, cause you gotta get one out.
The blends be all the right cred. Meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls.
That's how it works. I don't know if they know.
Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket?
Me and Byron Murphy then. Fuck it. No, you ain't got shit over there.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever.
Doty ain't got shit.
Pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait.
Brian, everything, brother.
Plus the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. Re-earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chest man. We install down.
I'm not gonna put some real niggas on comp. Go jam him then, shit. So when you jam him, he get off, he gone. No, not. I fucking win. That's what I want. I'm fucking shit. Oh, you must have fucking losing the first game. Tired of this shit, man. I don't know back up. I don't ever see him. Yeah. He got X Factor. I don't know, man. What's his overall? What's his overall? How old? Speed.
Killer.
What's up, T-Girl? T-Girl, you a bit bigger than a month tonight, shit.
I'm so icy, got that Jiggy on my belt.
Shit, what?
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for
T-Girl, you get on butt.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
What you want? See you out.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
For who? Who you want? You already know how I want.
No, I don't.
Bush, nigga. What's up?
Check. 53's mine. Check 57's down.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see in the game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Keenum now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Okay, what else?
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
He stayed.
You said what?
From the
He
gun, it's
stayed.
Keenum.
Dude, I'm about to
Comes
give
and
you.
down he goes. The Eagles
Devin
get there
Bush.
for the
I
save.
got some linebackers. You got to
Flying
the
in and laying the lumber defensively. And there they bring pressure from the
I'm
inside and they
telling
get
you,
home.
like,
Yeah, hard to
he
block
won't even
everyone,
give
isn't
me
it?
his
And on this
90
play,
linebacker, and I'm
Oh,
about
and
to
a
give you a
bad
94
throw
speed
there. It's
linebacker.
intercepted.
Okay.
Picked
Yeah,
off
but
by
I don't get
Ronald
on nice
Darby.
speed. Right?
And they are going to set
That's
up
not fair
shop
trade.
at the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Like the bullshit niggas, man. That's what he do.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Tackled there by Monte
I
Nicholson.
lost a game. I seen him lost,
we
man.
saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to
Fuck
that.
this shit.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Flush to his right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles.
I really ain't trying to give him
a losing yardage
this is a good
back
trade.
at the 43-yard line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of
I got
congestion there.
receivers, man. Go to the
You're
next one.
counting
I
on
got
your
everything you need.
offensive line to take
6'6",
control of the line of
3'6", I'm gonna
scrimmage.
stick with
That didn't
250
happen in
volts.
this case, and that play got bottled up.
Let me get by him.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on the end of the end zone for a touchback.
Yep.
Alright, Louisiana. Sammy on the
Washington
one
offense
now.
at the line and ready to roll. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just
What
trying to get some
are you
space.
talking about?
Now it's Haskins. Flushed out right. You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily.
They will not let me get a pick when you go for the
There,
pick,
8
man.
yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, I'm so tired, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's going to fire one deep. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 56 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat.
Hey, I can't get this corner off me, man.
When I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Come with this corner off me, man.
Fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. They run with Howard. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now to throw. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they'll take it inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
And that great trade for you, man.
Is it
the
worth
best corner in the motherfucking
whenever
game.
you're going to
Come on,
pick
let's get him.
up to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's Eagle
Keep on
pressure too
switching
much
things
this
up.
time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Keenum. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 12 yards there and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Oh, my God.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Number 53, Mike 53. 74.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson's got it over the middle. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wentz going to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
First down, Eagles.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the kick by Elliott is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Howard. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood! 53, check 53.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz, flush to his right. The connection here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now it's Sproles. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. This one complete to Sproles. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles, 37 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Yeah, man. I got you the best corner.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. To throw is Keenum.
Oh, wow. He depresses the receiver.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dwayne Haskins, man.
Running with Howard.
Dwayne Haskins, man.
And on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this time, not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover as his guys will get the football back. Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He's going to fire this thing deep right, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Right?
Talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here, when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll roll him out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Monte Nicholson picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling it up.
On 2nd and 10. Keenum, he will find Davis on the left side. Complete. And they get him down the 4, takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Keenum steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now a 1st down throw. Keenum. Throw right side. Caught by Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw. Keenum. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Keenum to throw.
Oh, you do that.
And this is taken in for the Redskins touchdown.
Oh, that's Drew.
Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Tight end. Bauer going for them to get up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
I'm about to defender.
I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. And
And
now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter, no matter what point you
what's up with the Wayne Haskins trade?
Gotta be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Here's Keenum. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 6 yards in the first down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw, Keenum. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards the pickup there. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson in the final minute. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
He's not fast. He got some bucket superstar.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense? He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with the pick. And they'll start.
There you go, quit again, you bitch. I got to the corner, Louisiana. I told you, got to send me the ice, though. Send me Haskins. Send me Haskins. Wait, I'm dead ass. I got the best corner in the game. Trey D with a superstar X Factor. Alright. This nigga cheap as fuck. You won't pay for shit. What? You want Trey D? Give me Kyler Murray right now. You can get him. Give me Kyler Murray. Give me Kyler Murray. No, wow, give me your quarter. No, wow. She's gonna give me a quarterback right now. You can get my corner.
EA Sports coverage of the.
I'll be right back. Bitch think he back in
What sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Talking shit. You don't want to talk shit. Okay, man. Back on my party.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I feel you on this shit.
From the gun, here's Keenan.
I see how you do.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Unfortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
What's her name?
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here.
You need 3 first-round picks. You can get me right now.
Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
See, I see him move.
He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th with Keenum. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith. I mean, that's how you have to spin it. Is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
I was playing with y'all, you dumbass niggas. Y'all dumb. This is what I want. I want 3 people for this nigga. He's worth 3 niggas. Real shit.
I see you
now
two
it's
first.
2nd and 10 again for the 41.
I wasn't first, man. I told you I wasn't working, man. Why you playing with me, T-Rob?
You said what?
Why you playing with me, nigga?
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep.
I want 3 players for this man. He won 3 players.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be
What
looking
would
at
you
a
give me?
third
That's all I
down.
want to know. What would you name your offer that I can't fucking refuse?
On third down, Jackson.
Let's get a fucking rolling, bruh.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
This motherfucker Norman is slowest corner in the game.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
Okay,
this looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, throw an interception.
He about to get traded. He's slow as shit. He can't catch a pick 6. He caught the pick 6, but he didn't take it to the house.
That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on first down. Well, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck, man. All I want is to give me your quarterback you man that you got to do. That's all I'm saying.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
What you doing, man?
In this case, though, the team
man, this shit up. This shit's stupid, this one, man.
Intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw
man,
anywhere,
stop cheating,
but
man.
that drives coaches insane.
You know what? You can get the nigga, y'all can teach me some shit. Stop every round of the game, or you can teach this nigga.
Wow. Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. 46 yards. And these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Devin Bush for that corner straight up. That's the best straight up. You traded Devin for what?
The offense back out there at the line ready for the next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. They'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
He's going to stick to the house, man. Let him get caught.
Once they threw the interception,
you got to get kicked to take him to the house.
it does them no good to go back.
We ain't got no draft this year, nigga. You think I'm funny? You funny as fuck.
Flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, I got him.
After 1-7 on
Yeah,
EA Sports. Second quarter now for our nation's capital. And it's the Redskins in possession of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Keenum. Looking for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
You gonna play the game? I played my game.
They'll try to run for the first one.
Oh, this shit
Big
is
hole
funny.
in the 30. There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 27-yard line. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touching on a finger on him until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's 6. Ravens.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight
You just said the trade. You just told me to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And I'm giving you an X factor.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Your quarterback, Josh Allen, the white button anyway.
3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear, maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit?
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into the wall right around the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. So on 4th down, here's the Vikings Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. On the right hash,
I got an extra
this will be a
quarterback.
51-yard
I got an
attempt.
extra. Give me time now. Shit. You ain't got no ass traffic, none of that. You ain't got no speed. You need a quarterback, man. Stop playing me, motherfucker. You're playing me like I'm a motherfucking fool. What's up, you doing?
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
I'm gonna call you, man.
It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
You can do that.
You can do pass coverage, you can do field
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
Everybody, man. I'm saying
I know, but let me finish. Okay, my bad. When you're down 3 scores, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard. And he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
To throwing it on second down, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket and realized he had nothing. Just jumped it free.
Rolling to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Superstar ability. The defender with this ability can apply pressure to the quarterback from the 30.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants. Look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way, not just as a runner, obviously.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
See, look, your team, boy, you done raped all us, man. Get off our phone.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete.
Oh my gosh,
10 yards on the pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
No.
He's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I want to talk to one about his quarterback.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
Nigga, I can't hear you.
They're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Are you on the phone?
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
When we kick it off in the second
half. See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A nice job eluding the pressure there.
I can feel why, but I can't really hear me, you know what I mean?
They'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's got the first.
Why not on mute? I can hear you, why?
5 yards on the play there, and the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. He uncorks it for